we're speaking to Rotimi Fakayejo. Rotimi, it's great to have you on the show today. I want to first of all get your perspective on how the market has started the week after the long holidays. What I'm hearing is that we've seen some moderate increase, and most of it was mainly due to the non-banking stocks.
Wole, good afternoon. Today on the markets, we saw an upsurge in volume of transaction, both in numbers of shares and also the Naira value. It was about over 400 million shares were traded today for a value of over 3.87 billion Naira. And we saw the market capitalization go up to 7.384 trillion Naira. And the Osha index also went up to 23,199.03 basis points. The market went up by about 0.25% today. And I think starting the week after the holiday is a good welcome for investors.
Well, I think, sorry to cut in, what I also noticed that volumes are pretty high today, and I think it's mainly due to activity around Nigerian breweries and a few other companies.
Yes, for Nigerian breweries alone, of the 3.71 billion Naira done today, activity in Nigerian breweries alone took a portion of 1.37 billion, while Zenith Bank was second coming up after Nigerian breweries. It did a value of 661 million Naira, and the rest of the equities in the market took the remaining value that was done. So I think this coming from non-banking equities is a good development to the market. And most of the major price movements today are from non-banking equities. We saw Nestle Foods going up. We saw Guinness Nigeria PLC. And we also saw Cadbury moving up as well. So I think these the little diversion from concentration on equity, banking equities is quite a good development to the market.
Okay, let's move back to the banks now. And Access Bank and GT Bank are companies that were expecting to release results sometime this week or later next week. Your perspective on how the market is trading ahead of those numbers?
I think there is the expectation for the result is already inbuilt the price presently, because Guaranteed Trust Bank has been very steady at the price of over 17 Naira 50 kobo in almost about 2 weeks now. And Access Bank too is also coming up at about 7 Naira 50 kobo upwards. But for what we can say for now, there is interim dividend being expected because the result they are bringing is an audited report. And shortly after this, after the declaration of the dividend, the apprehension or the anxiety for the results may go down a little. And that may translate to a downward movement in the prices of either or both of the securities, but most especially Guaranteed Trust Bank.
Rotimi, we only have just a few days of trading this week. Your perspective on how the market is likely to end this week? We know we've seen pretty much all the bank results apart from those two. How do you see the market trading for the rest of this week?
I think the two results of the banks that are being expected have so much to do with the outcome of the week. If the results actually come out this week and it meets the expectation of investors, then there is every likelihood that at the end of the trading week, we might see the market maintaining the level it is or a little higher. Right. But if the expectation falls short, then we might see the market, because it's going to be a chain reaction to other banking stocks and even to the entire market.